Hello everyone, Jessica here, welcoming you back for another wonderful workout. Today it is seated lower body strength and joint health, really focusing on the ankles, knees, and hips here today, strengthening and toning all of those lower body muscles. We're going to get you set up here today. You do need your chair. This is completely seated. And if you would like to increase the intensity or the work placed on those lower body muscles, you can add in a fit loop band. I will probably not be working with this here today, but I do not want to hold you back if you are able to increase the work for those lower body muscles. Go ahead, get yourself set up, and we are going to get started right now. All right, if you are working with your loop band, it is going to go ahead and start on around those toes. And if you're with me here today working with no band and just your body weight, you'll follow the moves all along the same. I will work us through moving the band for the exercises as you need to. So band around the feet if you are using that. We are going to go ahead, start slow here with that tailbone tuck. Drop the shoulders from the ears. Plant the heels underneath the knees and lift the toes. Hold and release. Great job here. We're going to be going for 12 repetitions of each exercise, taking your time through them. And if at any time you need to modify these exercises, slower, smaller movement, or of course you can substitute anything else in that is a better fit for you. Great job here. Now notice this toe lift isn't really high, but you should feel those shin muscles working on this dorsiflexion strength. You're over halfway there. This is our final one here. To the balls of the feet this time and raise those heels. Feel the calf muscles work, and if you need to walk the feet a little bit further back to engage with those muscles, go ahead and do that. Find your perfect positioning. Final one here. We are going to be crossing the legs over each other. So if you have that band around the lower feet, you can work with where we just were doubling up, or you can just simply take the band off for now. We are going to cross this left leg over the right. So this is additional body weight here for this right foot. Get that heel under the knee and lift the toes, ball of the foot. Great job here. Again, going for 12 times. And as we lift, try not to lift those toes first. Try to lift this top part of the foot, keeping the toes in line with the foot as you raise. Give me that hold. You've got a few more to go here. About 2 more. And since we're already here, let's go ahead and take those calf raises on this right side. Again, if you need to position or reposition that foot to engage with those nice lower leg muscles, go ahead and find that. And we'll take 12 of these here. Two more to go here. Starting off nice and easy. We do have some more intense exercises coming up, so be patient. The feet and ankles are going to be really well warmed up for those. Great job there. Lower it on down. And same thing here. Cross the right leg over the left. Plant through that heel. And as you lift this left foot, try to lift with the top of the foot rather than letting the toes lead that way. We want to make sure that we are strengthening the shin muscle, not those toe muscles. It's a common cheat for a weak anterior tibialis. Those toes will do more work than they should, and we don't want that. Keep going here. Final one. And we will go ahead, take it into those calf raises. 12 of them here. Same thing here, lift with control. Find that muscle engagement, hold briefly, and then lower down nice and easy. No rush here today. Final two. Take your time with them, don't rush through them. Beautiful job there. Let's go ahead and step this right leg back to the floor. If you would like to put your band back on, you can. It will go underneath the knees around the lower legs. And you'll step to where there's a little bit of tension on it. And if you're here, no band with me, you're still going to be in the same position. Tailbone tuck and feel those sitting muscles underneath you. Squeeze, hold, and then release slow. So if you think about a bell shape, you are going to squeeze slowly, rising up until a full squeeze, and then again releasing it down nice and slow. We're going to take 12 of these, so if you're with me, you've got 10 more. So engaging slowly, hitting full engagement, and then releasing slowly. Great job here. And if you're having a hard time finding full engagement between both sides through both of those glutes, that is normal. One side can be quite a bit stronger than the other. Just do your best to create that muscle-mind connection here with that weaker side, finding the engagement. There's plenty of time here today. So think about this as a really great way to practice and start evening out those sides, but don't let it frustrate you. Don't get discouraged. If you are working with the band, make sure that you're keeping tension on that. Not only are you getting glutes, but you're also going to get a little bit of glute medius, which is amazing for that knee strength. We have just a few more here. Your count may be similar or different than mine. It's okay if you've gotten more. It's okay if you've gotten a little bit less. If you got less, that means you were probably squeezing and holding a little bit longer. So we're going to take time for 2 more here. Final one. Great job. Now, if that band is around the lower legs, you may need to work it up a little bit higher or lower to make sure that it's not going to slip or move on you as we get into this next exercise. We're going to be going with the right leg. So we're going to tap the toe, tap the heel, and then extend up. Toe, heel, extend. Great job here. 10 more. Nice and slow through all of the movements, stretching the front of the ankle, stretching the back of the ankle, working through the knee. You do not have to come into full extension. We have 2 more sets. Final one here. Set that one on down. We're going to take the same thing with this left leg. Toe, heel, extend, keeping a soft bend in the knee, totally fine. Halfway there with this one. Two more sets. Beautiful job. Bring it on down. If that band is around the lower leg, you can leave it there, or you can bring it up for a little bit less intensity above the knee around the thighs. We are going to step out and squeeze through the right glute, that right sitting muscle on the right side. We're going to be taking 12 out, squeeze, and back in. Slow and controlled, especially if you're working with the band. Knee stays over ankle. And if you do not have a band, plenty of work here today. Two final reps on this side. And then I'm sure you probably guessed it, we're gonna take 12 over here on the left. Same thing. Knee stays over the ankle, step it out, squeeze through the glute, release, and bring it back in. 11 more times. Final one here. Bring it back in. Now, if you did move that band up around the upper thighs, you can leave it there. You will just not be getting as much work. If you would like to increase your work, take it back down around that lower leg. We're gonna go back to those leg extensions. We will be reversing that movement just a little bit. So instead of toe first, we will step out long, heel, toe, and extend with that pointed foot this time. Heel, toe, extend. Toe is pointed this time rather than flexed up, so it's almost reverse. If full extension in the knee is uncomfortable, of course, go ahead and soften that up. So heel, toe, extend. We have 9 more. Don't rush through these movements. Halfway there, you're going to feel hopefully your core muscles working to keep you stable as you hold. Two more sets. Beautiful job there. Go ahead, wiggle it all out if you need to. We will repeat that here on the left leg. So again, in that reverse pattern, starting with heel first, toe, and then leg extension with that full extension through the ankle. Great job here. Creating a little brain exercise here, having to remember all these, getting the mind and those muscles communicating, creating all those nerve pathways. You're doing so good. Hang in here. You have one more. Extend and release. Great job there. Give them a shake out if they need it. Band comes up over the upper thighs. If you are working with that, we are going to step from the center, 2 steps out to the right side, and then left leg 2 steps to the center. 12 times total, so we've got 11 more. Modification here, just side tap in place. Really work from the ground up here, using those leg muscles. Try not to move a whole lot from the core and low back. 2 more sets. Final one here, but we are going to walk it back over to the right. Great job there. And we're going to be working with some moves here. We'll start with this left leg. Band can come down to the lower leg if you would like. And we will draw this heel up, squeezing that hamstring complex of muscles. Two more if you are with me. Set it on down. Band will stay around those lower legs. You will probably not get as large of a movement. Left leg is going to go a little bit long. Position yourself in the chair so you feel like you're stable, but you can move. Toes flex up, and out. Little bit of hip strength here. If it is uncomfortable, give me a leg extension instead. So modification, leg extension. Final one here. Bring it back in. Great job. Step that left leg back. Now, if you have a band on, you are probably going to have to take it off for this one. We are going to lean forward into the right leg. You do not have to stand. Modification here, we're all going to start with that easiest version and we'll work our way into more challenging, and you stop at whatever level is right for you. Lean forward, press that foot into the floor and release. Lean forward, press that foot into the floor and lift just a little bit out of the seat. You should feel all of the body weight coming into that right glute area, not into the knee. So my knee's not pushing forward. Third, final, most challenging option, lift all the way and lower slow. You're sitting back and down into the glute, not through the knee. So wherever works for you, we have 8 more. Lower yourself down with control wherever you are working. Great job there. Lean that right side against the side of the chair. So you're fully supported here. Hip is on the chair. Step those feet together. Open that left leg. So a little bit of a clamshell here. The insoles of my feet are staying together. I'm just lifting the knee. I don't want you lifting so far that you're starting to turn and rotate. Just through the leg. Halfway there. Final one. And step it back to the center. Great job there. We are going to repeat that on the other side. So those same 4 exercises with the sidewalks. And then we will have one more exercise after that. And you will be all done. So you are almost there. Starting here from the center, 2 steps, walking yourself to the left, 2 steps, walking yourself back to the center, 12 times here. Again, working from the legs and the feet. Try not to power the movement from the core and the low back muscles. So let those feet dig into the floor and drag you and push you around. Final one here. Back to the center, but then walk it back over to the left. And if you would like to put your band on, if you didn't already, I'm so sorry I missed that. Lower legs, right heel up and in 12 times. Final one here. Step it out long. Find your perfect positioning. Toes up, lift in, lift out. Band around those lower legs or upper legs, or no band at all. Final one. Great job. If you have the band on, you will probably need to remove it for this one. Left leg here. Put some body weight into it. Again, working within those 3 levels. Leaning forward and just pushing that foot into the floor, feeling body weight come in, being stabilized and held by this left leg. Leaning forward and lifting a bit and lowering down, or coming all the way up, all the way down. Work where you are comfortable and safe. Make sure that you are not pushing your knee forward. You are sitting back into the glute, lengthening through those glute muscles and contracting them to power this movement. Chair is here to help you with stability if you need that. One more time. Bring yourself back down with control. Beautiful job. Go ahead, lean yourself against this chair. Left body here, just resting. Feet come together. Open and release this right knee. Band can be around the upper thighs if you would like. Final 2. Step it back in, bring yourself back to the front. Okay, one more exercise, 12 on the right, 12 on the left. And then we have some really great stretches, especially for those deep hip and sciatica areas, making sure that as we work with those muscles that we also haven't let them build up any sort of tension. But let's get to this first. So go ahead here. You're gonna step the right leg out. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. If you've got the band on, it's above the knees, around the thighs. Take it up, out, in, down, up and together, out, and down. Great job there. 10 more. Really feeling those inner thighs work. Two more sets and we switch to the left. Just in time, this leg is on fire. Great job, set it on down. Same thing here, 12 on the left. Step it out, it doesn't have to be really far. Just enough that that inner thigh has to work to pull this leg up and in. Final 2 sets here. Beautiful job. Step that on down. Let yourself slide forward. Left foot is going to be the brake on the floor to keep yourself from rolling too far forward. Right knee up and hug it on in. It can be from under the leg if grabbing from the front is uncomfortable. So guide this knee towards the shoulder. If you do have your band, you can always use that like a makeshift yoga strap. Set this one on down, and let's go ahead here to the left. Just getting everything nice and loosened back up. Give me a little bit of a tailbone tuck here. Make sure the low back is happy. We want to stretch out these glutes. Bring it back to the right leg, draw it up. Give me some ankle circles here. Just a few each direction. And then we will go ahead to cross it on over. Sit yourself up and tall, really dropping this right hip down into the chair. If you need to release the knee a little bit, that is fine. This stretch, all these stretches should feel good. This is a reward for those muscles for working hard. So don't force it to look a certain way or to be a certain way. If it's not working, find something else that does. Great job here. Movement if it feels good. Relax that leg, even if it doesn't fold completely open, that's okay. Gentle twist here to the right. Tailbone tuck. Working through that low back a little bit here. Through the center, you have the option to stretch tall, lean the heart forward, or to release the low back, leaning it forward here. Ankle circles, point and flex. Any movement through the ankle here that you would like, including none at all. Roll it on up. Ease that one on down. Great job here. Stretch back up through this left leg. Ankle circles. Give me a few each direction. And then we'll cross it up and over. Sit on up and tall, really dropping into the left hip. Movement if it feels good, or just a static stretch. Let that knee fold down, just wherever it wants to go on its own. Cross it over with that right hand. Gentle twist here. Back to the front. Great job here. Sit up nice and tall. Leaning up and forward into the hip, or you can release that low back, taking more of a downward fold. Different stretches, but what feels good for you. Take that variation. Any movement here through this left ankle that you would like. And then let's go ahead, drop that left leg back down. Walk those hips back into the chair. We'll take a few seated cat-cows here. So inhale, stretch that head forward, pull the shoulders back. You're lengthening through the spine, but you're not arching the low back. And then exhale, cat back here, push those hands away. Inhale, forward. Exhale, open that middle back. Reach away, this should feel good. Skip it if it does not. One more time. From here, roll yourself on up. Great job with this lower body strength and joint health workout. I know it started off a little bit easy, and then we definitely worked our way up in intensity. So I hope that you found some really great work. Of course, I hope that these exercises will help you build a really strong lower body foundation to move from, giving those joints the support that they need and the muscle strength to keep you active and moving. I will be here to support you on your health and fitness journey with more of these workouts. So make sure that you are subscribed so that you do not miss the next amazing workout. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. I will meet you all back here for our next workout. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Keep taking good care of yourselves, and as always, thank you for watching.